Welcome, fellow Evercadians and Witcher enthusiasts. This is the Evercade Effect, and I'm Witcher Q-9. Yeah! I just had to go ahead and play an oldie but goodie there. So, stick around. I just made a quick video for this week. I want to talk about 3 games that can only run in Tate mode for a Lynx Collection 3, which would be awesome, and Blaze included these 3. Just want to kind of show them to you, kind of go over my quick thoughts and opinions. So, stick around.
Evercade Effect.
And the third one is especially going to be unique. So, first of all, I want to go ahead and I want to talk about Clax. Yes, this is an arcade game that I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. Yeah, let's take a look at it directly here. So, you know, it's an action puzzle game. It was developed and published by Atari around 1990. It's actually it's pretty neat. And while the arcade version is going to be superior, it would just be like really neat to go ahead and get the Clax version. I mean, why not, right? So let me go ahead. Let's take a look at some of the footage of this. And for those of you who aren't familiar with, or if you're just curious to see what this version, you know, of it looks like for the I was about to say for the Evercade, for the Lynx collection here. Let's go ahead and let's take a quick look at it. So you can see, you know, the pieces drop down. It's kind of Tetris-like, but yeah, it's a puzzler. I think this is really neat, and it would just be, you know, neat to have it on a Lynx collection. It's basically the same thing as the arcade. Of course, the arcade is going to be superior, but yeah, I really dig this. Okay, the third game, as I said, is going to be my favorite. So we'll move on to the second game. So I'm sure y'all have heard or know about the Raiden series. Yeah, there may be something that you didn't know about the Raiden series, and that actually who owns or who sells the license of it for the Lynx. So let's go ahead and talk about that. So as you can see here, Songbird, yeah, I mean, whew, $90. That's a lot in my opinion. It's cool. It comes in like I guess a CD printed jewel case here. But yeah, I mean, it's just pretty neat that they actually own the license for it. So because they own the license, I mean, you know, what does that mean? Well, I would think because they own the license, it would be pretty easy for Blaze to go ahead and to get this game included. I mean, why not, right? They already have a relationship with Blaze. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't be able to go ahead and get this. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, look at this game. Yes, there's arcade versions of it, of course, but this would just be something neat. They already have the license, and it's an excuse to play in Tate mode. I think a lot of you out there who love the Lynx wouldn't mind having this specific version, you know, over the arcade. I mean, look at this. This is super cool. They've been released to other platforms, but all right. So now what I want to go ahead and talk with you about is a game that you can only play on the Lynx. It was never ported to anything else, and it has to also be played in Tate mode. And now keep in mind, this would still be fine to go ahead and play on the VS because it'd be on a bigger screen. So check this out. Check this out. What game am I talking about? Gauntlet, the Third Encounter. Yeah! I mean, I love Gauntlet. So I'm not going to obviously read this whole thing, but it consists of 40 levels. And it's not a remake, and it's not a port. That's what's so important. It says, despite the artwork looking like the NES version, it's not a port of the original. So that, I think, is really neat. And so you get 6 new characters, okay? You know, you get Valkyrie, the wizard, but you can also be a samurai, a punk rocker, an android, and a gunfighter, the nerd, and a pirate. And yeah, and up to 4 players can play at the same time, although only 1 of each class. And it confirms, yeah, it uses the vertical mode. So how freaking cool would that be to be sitting there on the VS, you know, with your buddies playing this? Or it would even be cooler if the EXP allows, there we go, here's some footage here I'm talking about this. If the EXP allows you to actually like go ahead and like link this up. I mean, how neat You know, how neat would that be? I mean, check out this game. I mean, it's so cool. It has the essence of Gauntlet, but it's its own. I mean, it's its own thing. I mean, I mean this. Oh, I really want this. I mean, it's gonna get lost, you know, to video game history if it's not preserved. I mean, this game is begging for preservation. We don't have it in anything else. So how much fun would it be to get this? This screams Evercade. This is what Evercade is about. We need this, you know, on the Lynx Collection 3. So, I figured I would go ahead and just share with you those, my thoughts, make this quick video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe below. And I do appreciate every one of you. Go ahead, let's get a conversation going. I want to know, what would you think if we had these 3 games included in a Lynx 3 collection? They wouldn't be the only games. Are there other games that need to be included in that Lynx collection? Please let me know. Well, I created content. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye!